guys see all that? It's like, I don't know what that is, but I don't know if it's like dandruff or what. But yeah, like all of that. And it was making the nape of my neck, like, it was making the nape of my neck so itchy. But you guys see all that, like, it almost looks like dead skin. Like really bad, like dandruff. Like really bad dandruff, and it was making like that nape part. Oh my gosh, you guys, it would be so itchy. Oh my gosh. And I could feel it, like my scalp, like scabbing a little bit, and it was really irritating my skin. But I mean, like outside of that part, the dread looks really dready. Like, look how flat it is. That's so like, that's freeform right there, yo. Like, oh my gosh, that's the only one I'm cutting. I'm not cutting anymore. I had to remove that piece because I just could feel like, but the little curly Q at the ends are like so adorable. You see that, guys? It's so adorable. Oh, the little curly Q. Oh. But yeah, this is the only one I was cutting because like I said, my scalp was just so irritated, like in that middle part. Like the sides are fine, you know, like that's fine. And like I didn't have that problem anywhere else on my scalp, but that small part was like not it. And like anytime I would spray my hair with water, anytime I would go to the gym and sweat, like that specific part of my head would be itching so badly. And I thought that, oh, you know, because I used to wash my hair every 2 weeks, so I'm like, well, maybe if I wash my hair once a week. And it did help a little bit, but like 3 days later, after going to the gym, my hair would just be on fire, like itching, burning, and it's like, I'm gonna take hair out over here scratching. So kind of made an executive decision to just cut that one little lock. But it's kind of interesting to see like how much my hair has like locked in 8 months. Like this is a full lock right here, you guys. Like, yeah, what? This is a full lock, my guy. And it's so pretty. Like, I think I'm gonna put it in a bag and like save it because just the texture of it is even pretty. It's not super filled, like it's not really even filled with like, I thought it was gonna be really filled with like lint. There's no lint in it, you guys. It's really just, it really just looks like dandruff and like just scalp issue things. But yeah, like that's really it. Like, so I'm gonna leave what's back here. I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna set y'all up real quick. Hold on. Okay, so y'all see what's back here? This is basically what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna leave it like this. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this, and I'm gonna just spray a little water and oil on it. Yeah, take my little comb and just kind of comb it out a little bit. Yeah. I'm doing my best to not accidentally like get the comb through like my dreads itself, but like even just combing it out, like I could see like all the like just that dandruff. Like you see that? Just that like dandruff in there. And I think that's been my biggest battle. Like, oh my gosh, like, and it makes sense because even when I used to get perms when I was younger, like that nape part of my neck has always been like, honestly, super duper sensitive. Like it's always been like super duper sensitive. So it makes sense why it was so like I'm literally combing out like patches of skin. Like I would show y'all, but I'm not trying to gross the people. I'm not trying to gross the people out too much, okay? I'm not trying to gross y'all out too much. I'm just like kind of floored myself that like, dang. But so that's the beginning of this video. We're just gonna go right into it. Lock update, okay? This has been 8 months. 8 months was May 7. May 7 was 8 months. I was gonna wait till 9 because I was like, May is literally almost over. Yo, May is already almost over. But I was like, you know what? I think I wanna document this little situation right here. And like, kind of document like this just a little bit, you know? So yeah, but outside of that little part, outside of like having a really itchy scalp, my locks are locking really well. Let me get close. Like you see this is a lock, like that's locking. This part hasn't locked yet. Like this right here is completely locked. This is still twisted. This part right here is locked and then like twist. Like this right here is locked and then like that's twist, and like that's kind of how it is. Like each one, like this right here is super locked, you feel me? And then like this is like a twist still. Like this, let me take my hair down because I want to show y'all something. A lot of my locks, not a lot of them, but like some of them have really just split on their own. This little girl right here, look at that, snake tongue. Split, right? But like literally right where this split is, like this right here is so tight and like locked, and then like this part is locked, and all of that, like all of this is completely locked. And so like each one of my little girls, like look at this, like all of this is locked, and then that is like, my major issue that I've been having is like hairs that will not stay in the lock. Like this right here, this is why this is fuzzy, because this is like hair and I've just like wrapped it around the base of the, like the root, because it won't stay in. Like in the front, I have that issue too. Like all of this is locked. This is like twist. But this part right here, this is loose hair, it will not stay in. So every time I wash my hair, like that loose hair comes out, and I have such a hard time getting that loose hair in. Now, I caught myself trying to learn how to crochet, baby. Don't know what I'm doing first of all, which is why it did not instant lock, okay? And like the part that is locked, like this part right here, like it's so hard. Since I don't know what I'm doing, it's very difficult to get that locked hair in. And it's like the crochet needle, I don't want the crochet needle to go into this part because that's locked. I don't want to mess with that. I want to do this part right here. But y'all, I was having such a hard time. And so yeah, I find myself slightly twisting my hair a little more because I don't want those loose hairs out. But I noticed that there's certain parts of my head that have a huge problem with the loose hairs while others don't have it as much. Like specifically the ones in the front right here, this one right here, like these two right here, these, and like the one in the back, like this one right here, little daddy right here, her, like she's fully locked. Like look at that. That's fully locked. You feel what I'm saying? Like this one right here is like fully locked, you know? Like even the one I cut off is like fully locked. I haven't had any issues with my scalp except for that, like that little part in the back. But everything else, my scalp has been fine. It hasn't been super itchy or anything like that. I don't have a huge problem with lint. Every now and then I'll get a little lint like in the bud part right here, and I know that's one because I touch my hair a lot. Like I'm very much like a, and that's the only part of my hair that's really like still like kind of loose curled, is like, it's like that bottom part right there. You see how like loose that is? That's how all of my locks are basically. Except for like the ones in the back, they don't have that looseness at the end anymore. But like this one right here, like some of them are still kind of like loose at the tip. But like this one is she's a little more locked at the tip. But like when you come to the front, you see how like loose that is? So yeah, that's what I got right now. Yeah, I'm still learning how to crochet. I just don't want to overdo it because I know it's not one of those methods that you want to use every single time you want to redo your hair. So I try not to use it too much, especially since I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to do damage, but it is nice to see that my locks are locking. I love my locks. Can't imagine life without the girls. I love my little lockers. I love my little dreadies. I go in between calling them locks and dreads because at the end of the day, it's one word, dreadlock. Just pick which one you want. So I'm really enjoying it. I love my girls. I spray them every day with either filtered water or like rose water. It just depends on how I feel. I only oil my hair on wash day. I do not oil throughout the week. Just to keep product buildup real low. And I noticed that since I do have locks, when I put oil on them, all I need to do is just spray them with water and it kind of revamps whatever little bit of oil is in there. And that's all I do. And I shampoo my hair. At first I was doing twice a week and then I went to once a week when I was having my little scalp issue back here. But honestly, I just kind of wash my hair when my scalp starts to itch. When my scalp is itching a lot, I just go ahead and wash my hair. Yeah, that's really it. I don't do any styles with my hair just yet. I don't feel like my hair is long enough, nor is it malleable enough. Like you see how tight, you see how tight that lock is. There's no give to it. And I feel like since my locks are like a lot thicker, you know, I just don't feel the need to put my hair in a style. Also, I like my hair just like kind of down. Like I don't really care to style it. I like it in that like down, whoop whoop. I want to shake that joint. Also, it's just frizz. And I love frizz, don't get me wrong, I love frizz. But yeah, that's really the only other thing is frizz. Like you see how frizzy, like the part, like they're just really frizzy, you know? So that's like the only thing that I'm experiencing is just a lot of frizz, you know? If you don't like frizz, you're gonna be retwisting your hair a lot. This one right here is super frizzy, you know? One's in the back, pretty frizzy. You know, you see this one, hair stuck together. She's pretty frizzy, you feel what I'm saying? On wash day, I will, like whatever frizz is just like super, I will wrap it around the lock. And I do find myself even throughout the week, like kind of, if it's really like frizzy, I'll just like wrap it around. But like honestly, I try not to do that too much because I don't want to loosen any strands or anything like that. But yeah, I don't have a huge problem with lint. Like I said, just maybe at the tip a little bit. Because for the most part, if I know I'm gonna be chilling on the sofa or in the bed, like I put my bonnet on like right away. So that really helps with not having frizz. If I'm wearing a sweater, I try to wear it like where it's like hanging down here so my hair is not touching it. I do wear a lot of t-shirts, but I just noticed that I don't think t-shirts hold like an exorbitant amount of like lint, just like probably like a tiny bit, but it doesn't bother me. I really don't have lint in my hair, and if I do see like a huge chunk of lint, I'll like pick it out. It's usually on the surface. I haven't started brushing my locks, which is something I want to do once they mature, but I'm thinking at that 1.5 mark, like that 1.5 mark, my hair should be fully locked enough for me to start brushing it, but I don't feel like I'm there yet, so I just stay away from that. And so I just shake my hair, you know, I just shake it to get anything out, or you know, whatever. If I feel like could be something in my hair, I just shake my hair, and like that's really it. I love my locks. I love my girls, and I can't, like, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, but honestly, like, life is a spiritual journey, and so I locked my hair when I needed to lock it. And I have been going on a super deep spiritual journey, and I'll share more about that in another video. But yeah, this is basically my lock update video. Yeah, and that's really it on that. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I really enjoy making these videos for you guys and like just documenting my life for me. I don't usually look at my old videos, but I know at some point I probably will. And it'll be nice to see how much growth I've gone through, you know? And so, yeah, I guess I'll see y'all in the next video.